Good morning, dear students. Now, in this lecture, we are going to solve problems on chapter first. Okay, so we start with first problem, which is I already written those problems here. First problem is that here we are writing solution. A position of a car on straight road with time is given by equation which is x, which is function of time t, is equal to 10 plus 25t plus 5t square, where time t in this equation is in seconds and x in meters. So we have to find instantaneous velocity of this car at time t equal to 1 second, 5 second and 10 second. Okay, so first of all, given which is x instantaneous position, which is function of time t, as x of t is equal to 10 plus 25t plus 5t square. Okay, now to find equation for instantaneous velocity, we know that velocity, instantaneous velocity, is the derivative of its position. Okay, so by using this equation we can write this is equal to, now we have to take derivative of this with respect to time. याचं जर आपण डेरिव्हेटिव्ह घेतलं तर ते काय असणार आहे, व्हेलॉसिटी. सो डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ 10 इज 0, डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ 25 इंटू टी इज 25 plus derivative of 5 into t square, which is 10 multiplied by t. Okay, now to find velocity at 1 second, 5 second and 10 second, we have to find out instantaneous velocity. So at t equal to 1 second, v is equal to, here I can write v1. या इक्वेशन मध्ये आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे, टी इक्वल टू किती सबस्टिट्यूट करायचं आहे, 1. सो 25 plus 10 multiplied by 1, which is 10, which means 35 meter per second. So this is the velocity at time t equal to 1 second. Now next, at time t equal to 5 seconds, here I can write velocity as v2, which is equal to now 25 plus, here 10 multiplied by t is 5. So this is equal to, see, 10 into 5 is 50 plus 25, which is 75 meter per second. And last one at t is equal to 10 seconds. Okay, now we are calling that velocity as v3, which is equal to, from this equation, 25 plus 10 multiplied by t is 10, so 10 into 10, so 10 into 10 is 100 plus 25 is 125 meter per second. So this is the velocity at 1 second, 5 second and 10 seconds. Okay, so we are moving to next problem, which is problem number 2. Okay, so I will rough out this problem first. Now second problem. Second problem, which is position of a particle moving along straight line is given by equation x is equal to 5 into t cube minus 2t square plus 4, where again time t is in seconds. Find, we have to first of all find average acceleration between time t equal to 2 seconds to time t equal to 4 second, and second part, acceleration which is instantaneous acceleration at time t equal to 3 seconds. Okay, now again in second problem, what is given, x is equal to, x is position of that point, 5 into t cube, okay, minus 2 into t square plus 4. Now from this equation we can find out equation for instantaneous velocity. We know that velocity v is equal to, how can we find out? It is nothing but derivative of its position vector. So dx by dt. So differentiating this with respect to time, here we get 15 t square minus 4 into t, and derivative of 4 is 0. Okay. Now in first part, we have to find out average acceleration between these two times. From using definition of average acceleration, okay, a into average, suffix average, is equal to, we know that v2 minus v1 divided by t2 minus t1. Okay, here v2 and v1 are, v2 is velocity at time t equal to 4 second, v1 is velocity at time t equal to 2 seconds, and t2 minus t1 means what? Time t2 is 4 second and time t1 is 2 seconds. So here t2 is 4 seconds and t1 is 2 seconds. Okay, now to find out equation for average acceleration, v2 is equal to, see, in this equation, we have to put time t equal to 4 seconds. ज्या ह्या इक्वेशन मध्ये जर आपण टी इक्वल टू 4 सेकंड सबस्टिट्यूट केलं तर आपल्याला काय भेटेल की 4 सेकंदला असणारी त्या ऑब्जेक्टची वेलॉसिटी किती होती. ओके, सो दॅट इज इक्वल टू 15 into, in this equation we have to put, call this as equation 1, and put in equation 1 t is equal to 4 seconds. What we will get? v2 is equal to, here we have to put t equal to 4 seconds, 15 into, here we have to take this square which is becomes 16. So 15 into 16 minus 4 into t. Okay, so 4 into t, again 4 into 4, which is 16. So this is equal to, you can take 16 common from both these. So 16 multiply by 15 minus 1, which is 14. Okay, so 16 multiply by 14, that we have to calculate. So this is equal to, so 16 into 14, which is 160 plus 64. Okay, so this is 4, 12, 1, 2 to 4. Okay, this much is the velocity at time t equal to 4 seconds. Now v1 is what? We have to find out velocity at time t equal to 2 seconds, which is equal to, now in this equation we have to put t equal to 2. So 15 multiply by t square, which is 2 into 2, which is 4, minus 4 multiply by 2. Okay, so again if you take 4 common from this equation, this and this part, so here we get 15 minus 2. Okay, 15 minus 2 is 13. Okay, which is 52 meter per second. Okay, now put v2 and v1 in average acceleration. Okay, which is this equation. So we get a average is equal to 224 minus 52 divided by t2 minus t1, 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay, so if you solve this, okay, solve this using calculator, you will get answer. So what will be the answer? So this is equal to 224 minus 52, okay, which is 24. So 224 minus 52, here you will get 2, okay, here you will get 7, so 172, okay, upon 2, which is equal to, which is equal to 86. Okay, so 86 meter per second is the average acceleration. Now this is the solution of a part. Now we have to solve b part, which is acceleration at t equal to 3 seconds. So to find out b part, in b part, we know that acceleration is rate of change of velocity. So acceleration is nothing but dv upon dt. So again, differentiating this equation, what we will get, which is 30 into t, okay, minus 4. Now at t is equal to 3 seconds, a is equal to, see, in this equation we have to put t equal to 3. So 30 into 3 minus 4, which is, so 90 minus 4, okay, so that will become 96 meter per second square. So this is the equation for instantaneous acceleration, which is acceleration at t equal to 3 seconds. Now moving to third problem. Third problem is what? Velocity of a particle along x-axis is given by this equation, 35 minus 5t square. We have to find average acceleration in time t equal to 4 second to 5 second. So this is the first part. And second part, what is the significance of this sign? Okay. Now in problem 3, we have given velocity is equal to 35 minus 5t square. So again, we have to find out first average acceleration between these two times. So for that, we are using equation acceleration average is equal to, again, v2 minus v1 upon t2 minus t1. So here t2 is what, 5 seconds, and t1 is 4 seconds. Okay, so v2 is velocity at 5 second, and v1 is velocity at 4 second. Okay, now we have equation for velocity. So v2 is equal to, see, we have to put in this equation t equal to 5. So put t equal to 5, we get 35 minus 5 into, if you put t equal to 5, it will become 5 square, so that will become 25. Okay, so this is equal to 35 minus 25 into 5, which is 125. If you subtract 35 from 135, okay, which is 90, okay, with negative sign. meter per second. Now, at to find v1 is what? Velocity at time t is equal to 4 seconds. So v1 is equal to, see, in this equation we have to put t equal to 4. So v is equal to 35 minus 5 multiply by t square, means 4 square, which is 16. Okay, so this is equal to 35 minus 16 into 5. Okay, 80. Okay, now this is equal to minus, if you subtract this 2, what we will get? We will get 45. Okay, minus 45 meter per second. So here we have v2, here we have v1. Now put this in this equation to find out average acceleration. So using in average acceleration equation, we will get average acceleration is equal to, see, v2 minus v1 means what? Minus 90 minus 45, okay, divided by ratio of subtraction of this t2 minus t1, which is 5 minus 4. Okay, now this is equal to, so here you will get minus 90 plus 45, which is minus 45. Okay, 5 minus 4 is 1. So average acceleration is minus 45 meter per second square. Now what we have asked, what is the significance of the sign? Here we get negative sign. Remember, velocity is only along x-axis. So average acceleration is in the direction of negative x-axis. Okay, so minus sign means what? This average acceleration directed in the negative direction of x-axis. If we get, जर आपल्याला ॲक्सलरेशनचं पॉझिटिव्ह साईन आलं असतं तर आपण काय म्हटलं असतं की ॲक्सलरेशन इज अलॉंग पॉझिटिव्ह एक्स डायरेक्शन. निगेटिव्ह साईन आहे त्याच्यामुळे काय म्हणणार आपण? निगेटिव्ह एक्स डायरेक्शन. सो दॅट इज द सिग्निफिकन्स. नाव नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लेम, which is problem number 4. What is that problem? The position of a particle along x-axis is given by x is equal to 3 minus 40 plus 8t square. Find acceleration of particle at t equal to 2 second. सो इन्स्टंटेनियस ॲक्सलरेशन फाइंड आउट करायचं आहे. या टाईपचं आपण ऑलरेडी सोडवलेलं आहे. ठीक आहे, कसं सोडवणार आपण? लेट एक्स इज इक्वल टू 3 minus 4t plus 8t square. So velocity is rate of change of this. So derivative of 3 is 0. Minus 4t चं derivative will minus 4 plus याचं derivative will 16t. Okay, so velocity आता आपल्याला फाइंड आउट करायचं आहे ॲक्सलरेशन. सो ॲक्सलरेशन इज रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ वेलॉसिटी, विच इज, परत याचं डेरिव्हेटिव्ह घ्यावं लागेल आपल्याला. मायनस 4चं डेरिव्हेटिव्ह 0 येईल, 16tचं डेरिव्हेटिव्ह येईल 16. सो ॲक्सलरेशन ॲट टाइम टी इक्वल टू 2 सेकंड्स. तर इथं पहा, या इक्वेशनमध्ये टीचा कोणताच पार्ट आलेला नाही आहे, त्याच्यामुळं दिस ॲक्सलरेशन विल रिमेन कॉन्स्टंट ॲट एनी टाईम. कोणताही टाईम घेतला तर त्याचं ॲक्सलरेशन एवढंच राहणार. सो ॲक्सलरेशन इज 16 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वेअर. ओके, सो राहिलेले प्रॉब्लेम आपण नेक्स्ट लेक्चरला पाहूया. थँक्यू.